Coach, big win over Kennesaw State today. Talk about the ending there, finishing on the 10-0 run, and Adams and one that led to that run.
Well, that was the best part of the end one was that it came through execution of the offense and exactly what we're trying to do. We want Adam to stay under that defender. Aaron called it ready to feed. He made a good pass. Adam expected somebody to be there and help, and he played through it, and he got us a huge three-point play. Those last 2 minutes, we called timeout, and I think from that possession on, we won every possession, which is a huge character notch for us to be in that situation where we've kind of let it slip away on the road, but fight through it and win the rest of them from that point.
A couple of games like that now at FAU and now here.
Yeah.
Close, tight games. You guys had the lead and you didn't back down. What do you look at the team seeing those spots and how they reacted to it?
Well, you have to have guys to make plays, for one. You got to be good individually, but you also have to just stay true to what you do on both ends. You don't try to win it yourself. No, nobody needs a hero. You just want to execute offensively, and you want to get your assignment right defensively, and trust that that's going to make it happen. And then when you're in the place to make a play, you have to capitalize on it, rise up, and do it. And we've had guys make good plays, like you said, like Adam did. In that case, Chris did on the rebound down at Florida Atlantic.
I know offensive rebounding was a focus on both sides of the floor. It didn't come up in our favor tonight. Do you think that was one of the reasons they were able to stay in the game?
Yeah, I think it's completely the reason they were able to stay in the game. I haven't looked at the stats closely, but it sure felt like they got all of them. And I know they didn't get a lot of first shot scores. We've played much better defensively. I do think we were under 40% for the game defensively, which is great. But rebounding is a selfish statistic, and it's okay to be selfish in that category. You should want the ball. I think we're trying to block out. But we're subconsciously hoping somebody else gets it, I think, and we're watching the other team track them down way too much. We need a better nose for it to come up with it and limit second chance points for the other team.
A couple of guys played well tonight. Chris, Adam, like we mentioned, talk about those guys' ability to night in and night out come out there and give you a good effort.
Well, they're tough guys that want to be out there. You can count on them physically, mentally, staying into it, not backing down from a challenge. And so you're right, they both gave us huge plays. Chris gave us a great lift in the first half with a defensive spark and some layups that was a result of it. I thought he had a great trip, really. He got off to a slow start at Mercer, but for the last 35 minutes of that game and then this game here, this last 75 minutes of the trip, he played really hard and played well. And, that's what veteran guys do. When you need them, they step up and they make plays and they kind of put guys on their back along with it.
Finally, heading back home now after a 5-game road trip. Talk about the next 2 games going back to Kennesaw.
Yeah, it's unusual to have such a quick turnaround, especially after a 7-hour bus drive in the middle of the night that we're getting ready to face, but to come back in just a couple of days and play a really good North Florida team who's playing well, won 3 in a row, and play at home tonight. And they'll come in with a lot of confidence. They're picked to do well. They return a lot of guys, and so it'll take a really, really good effort on our part to win that game. But that's where we got to get. We got to expect to win games at home. We got to expect to win games that can go either way. We did it in the last 2 minutes tonight, and our next chance is Saturday.